That's all right. Since the start.
So, alright, so what are you doing? You want to come in because Daniel, you're knocking on the door because Daniel, you've got a warrant for Daniel Hall, yeah?
That's right, Daniel Hall, yeah.
And you're, alright, so... Well,
so I'm allowed to search the house for...
I'll unlock the door and you can open it if you want.
Yep.
I don't really want to let you in, but I'd rather you not break the door.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I understand. My offsider here just pulled up, will come in with me. Have you lived in Haymarket before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was there a warrant for my arrest?
No. Just the last person I've got.
I had a court date up in Sydney.
Last address I've got here for you, that's all.
Alright.
Which is obviously not right.
No, it's not.
That's all good. So how old's the child?
He's cool.
No, how old's your child?
It's not my child.
Oh, his child?
Yeah.
How old's he?
He's, don't know.
Like a baby child or?
Oh, he's 13 years old.
Okay, so he's the fella is inside, but he's not opening the door because he's apparently asleep.
Just wait there and I'm going to go make sure he's decent and that. And
no, we already...
I'm going to give him half the chance. Like,
to do what? Get away?
No, it's the fucking...
Yeah,
you and your fucking high horse.
Hey, which room's his, mate? Which room's his?
The one at the end.
Straight ahead?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said door fuck.
Not that one. That's my room.
Which one?
Obviously the door that's locked because that's what I explained to you at the front door.
At the front door.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel. It's a police, mate. We've got a warrant for your arrest. Hey?
Yeah, what?
It's the police, mate. Can you open the door?
Can you open the front door, please?
No, we've already entered the house, so...
Yeah, well, you're in my house, mate, so please leave the house and wait the front door.
If you can just open the door, as I've already explained to your house,
House and wait the front door.
you've got an arrest warrant, so we're entitled to be here to arrest you
What for?
for breaching your intensive corrections order.
Valid.
Sorry?
Valid.
Okay.
Well, you was in court yesterday.
Well, this is not issued by the court, it's issued by the parole authority.
We was in court yesterday, so the charge doesn't even exist, mate.
Okay. Well, it does, so it's a matter for yourself whether you open the door or whether we force entry in there.
Mate, I'm getting changed,
Do you want to
mate.
tell Kai to go around there?
In my house, please, mate. Who let you inside?
No one, we told the occupier.
Forced entry.
No, we opened the door.
You knock on the door?
We're not going to have this conversation, mate. Okay, I'll give you a couple more seconds to
I'm
get.
getting dressed,
Okay,
mate.
well, you've got-
Spoke me up.
Take about 30 seconds to get dressed, and then we'll.
He's got post-traumatic stress, so he's not going to be happy about the fact.
So is that, what's that?
He's got post-traumatic stress.
Okay.
That's my bedroom. I'd rather you said I'm not going
Yeah.
there.
No, I understand. I'm just standing outside the line of the doorway. That's all. Not.
Yeah, no, it's pretty filthy. Going through depression, splitting up with misses.
Mate, you need to open the door for us so we can.
What are you? Yeah, I want. You'll pull it out front.
I think so. Because there's no point. Oh, unless there's a side window, maybe. I don't know if there's a window on that side. Like on there, which I know there's no access to the front yard. Oh, it's too fucking sharp. Could have done that in the first place.
Is this necessary?
Have you got childcare? Have you?
Yes, I do. Is this necessary?
Did you alright with chat for a while?
Is this necessary? Are you recording? Good.
You want to get some shoes and a jumper?
Yeah, I can't do it like this, mate. My hands are
Absolutely, you
sore.
can. You can get them or we can put them on in the truck. Where are we going for that?
No, that's not necessary, mate. I've got a PS2. Yeah, can I go to the
No.
toilet, please?
Yeah,
I've
you
got
can.
Yeah, well,
Absolutely, you can.
come on, man. I'm
You're
still
under
in my
arrest, okay?
house.
So
Yeah, I'm
we-
still in my house. Can I
Okay.
just please have this thing off so I can go to the
you
toilet?
can go to the toilet.
I've got a
right
shit,
there.
mate.
Okay. Well, we can do that at the station then.
Come on, seriously?
You can.
I've just gotten out of bed, buddy.
Alright.
No,
Please.
he's not going to do
Why don't we
anything.
stand
He's
here?
not. He's
You're
not.
I'm not taking the handcuffs off you, okay?
I
Dude,
doubt.
I've
Come
just
out.
got
We
out
could have been
there.
at the station by now if this would have been.
Can I go to the toilet, please?
No. You can
Dude,
go.
I've got to piss. I just
Okay,
woke
well,
up.
piss then. I said that.
Fuck, I've got to piss and shit and do my normal thing. Can I please have
You are
privacy?
under arrest. We're going to the station.
Hey, mate, can I have some privacy
No.
so I can piss?
No, you can piss now. Stand there and piss, and we can go.
Can you guys fucking turn your back, please?
No, I'm not going to
Please turn your back while I'm having a
No.
fucking toilet, mate.
You're
You're in my
facing
home. I
that way. I
just
can't
woke
see
up.
anything. Okay.
Buddy,
Okay. I'm being.
this is not necessary. This is totally an invasion of my privacy. It's also illegal because that doesn't stand right now.
All right.
I was just in court on Friday, district court.
Okay.
You want to go check that, mate? For the same charge, district court in Nara. Can you get my phone and call Mum 3, please, Chad?
Yeah. Which phone?
It's in my room.
Sorry.
Dude, can you please turn your back on problems, alright? Can you please just let me go to the toilet?
I wasn't even looking in your direction. So.
Yeah, but you're standing there. I can feel your presence. I just want to piss. Give me 2 seconds, please.
I'm happy for you. to piss.
Dude, I can't while you're standing there.
Well, let's go down the station. You can do it there.
Can you just please give me a fucking minute? Just a minute.
I gave you a good 5 minutes
I
before I
went
came in
back
the house.
up, buddy.
He knew you were. He told you I was here, and you
Fuck,
decided.
mate, I've
to
just
come out.
woken up. Can you please give me a break? Fuck me dead. You don't even have a valid fucking thing in your hands.
No.
So I don't know where it's come from or why you've got it. So can you please explain that to me?
Yep. It's a warrant related to your matters from Cara from last year. And you're
Which just went through district court
okay.
in Nara.
Well, they issued an intensive.
And it's all been put on hold until October.
Was it Mum 3? Not bad. Brick left 20.
Well, I wonder how to do that. Well, we'll go down the station. So the warrant's definitely there, but I see what you're saying about your matter being due until October. What are you doing? Appealing the severity or something? Or
The whole thing, mate.
you weren't on an ICO for something else?
Sorry?
Were you on an ICO for something else?
No, nothing.
So that's what the court gave you
Yes,
for this matter. They gave you an
just
ICO.
recently. Yes, that was in Cara.
So you don't have any other criminal matters from before that they might have breached you before?
No.
Right.
This is wrong.
Carry on.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, it's Chad. I'm just ringing on behalf of Daniel because we just had the police come here
And then we'll sort it out. Because if you're right, then
for a
the quicker we
warrant.
get it
Nara
done.
police.
Just turn around
He's
this way.
been arrested and
Sorry.
they've taken him to a police station now.
Just go fast.
He's just asked me to call you. So he hasn't got his phone with him, so maybe just call the police station, or I'm not too sure. Like, I've just arrested him now. See you, Daniel.
Yeah.
My phone went all weird when they arrested me. When you arrested you.
Just call my mother, please.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, is it in relation to one of her clients?
Yes, it is.
Who might that be?
Daniel Hall, H-A-L-L.
And how are you connected to Daniel?
I'm his mother.
Right, okay, let's see if she's available to talk to you. Just 1 moment.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, apparently Rowan Harrison is looking after Daniel's matter, so I'll see if I can put you through to him.
Rowan Harrison,
Rowan Harrison, that's right.
not Emma Harrison.
No, Rowan.
Oh, are they related?
No, they're not. No, just a coincidence.
Oh,
Okay, one moment.
okay.
Are you there, Janette?
Yes, I am.
He's not picking up at the moment. He may be on an AVL with the courts. Can I get him to give you a call?
Well, it's rather urgent. Daniel's been arrested by police.
Okay. Is he down at the police station now?
Oh, I don't know. I've just been called. Well, I'm in Adelaide. I'm a long way away. I've been called by his housemate that police arrived, said they had a warrant, but they didn't produce a warrant. They didn't say who they were, so we don't know exactly their names. And they said they had a warrant from CAWRA with a C, C-A-W-R-A, in relation to the matter that Daniel's appealing. Emma actually filed the application for appeal on the 22nd of April, I believe it was, something like that. And we understand that when you're on appeal, everything that happens on appeal, unless you're in prison, is state. So they've arrested him on breach of attending what was it? A meeting of some sort, a drug rehabilitation meeting. So they've arrested him. Yep, and his housemate said it had something to do with CAWRA, but I don't know. It's all pretty sketchy. They said they've taken him to the correction centre, but they didn't say what correction centre that would be. And when they arrived, they got him out of bed and wouldn't even let him go to the toilet. And they had about five.
They took him to South Coast Correction Centre? Is he down
to
here?
west, south. I don't know. They didn't say. They just said
Where was he living?
He's living at number 3 Ulrich Place in Narra.
In Narra. Well, if they've said a correction centre, it'd be out at South Coast. Okay. So your contact number is at 0426 070660.
That's correct.
And it was this morning this happened?
Yes. Sorry, could you read back that phone number? You're probably looking at it. But
0426
Yep.
070660.
That's correct, sorry. I just had to double check.
And you were contacted by his housemate?
Yes. So Daniel has a disability. He has a significant disability. And he's got several spine injuries, and he's got prosthesis in his shoulder. And they had 5 police turn up for a person who's on a disability and has physical injuries. And I'm really concerned for Daniel because he can't take the whole problem stems from the fact he's allergic to drugs. He's allergic to all the pharmaceutical drugs he's inherited from his father. So he has to consume cannabis for pain relief. And that's what they arrested him for on a drugs charge. They arrested him on a fictitious section of the Drug Misuse and Trafficking Act. And they arrested him, the magistrate convicted him on a drug charge, not on a cannabis charge. They keep saying it's a drug, not cannabis. And in I don't know if you realise the Drug Misuse and Trafficking Act refers to cannabis as a plant. It specifically says it's not a drug. Yep.
These are things we need to talk to a lawyer about. I can pass it on, but I'll certainly send you a message, and you may be quite concerned and you want to talk to them as soon as possible.
Okay, so you think he's in court now?
Well, it's all, sometimes they're in court, mostly they're not AVL with the courts now, so I'd say that's what's happening.
Is there any way to get him to call me back?
That's what I'm doing. I'm sending you an
Oh,
email.
okay. Sorry, I'm just not being so far away, not being able to physically go there. It's very frustrating.
Look, I understand. It's awful. Okay, so what's Daniel's date of birth, please?
The 10th of February 1976.
Okay, look, I'll send this through to Rowan. Rowan is pretty good. He'll get back to you as soon as he can.
Okay.
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 Feel free to give me a call. My name's Tracy.
Tracy. Okay, thanks, Tracy. Okay, bye-bye. Damn.
You can listen to all options before making a selection, or you can select the appropriate number at any time.
If you have an emergency, please hang up now and dial 000.
If your call is a general inquiry or you wish to report a crime, please press 1. If you are calling in relation to any health concerns or current restrictions regarding COVID-19, please press 2. If you wish to report a possible breach of restrictions in relation to COVID-19, please press 3. If you would like to speak to an officer who is attached to the South Coast Police District, please press 4.
To hear these options again,
Good morning, Nara Police Station. Bridie speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, Bridie. I have a situation where my son was arrested this morning. I'd like to be able to speak to somebody in relation to that, please.
Okay, do you want to provide me some details? His name, date of birth?
Yes, his name is Daniel Justin Hall, Hall.
Yeah, his date of birth?
10th of February 1976.
Okay, just give me one moment. Yes, no worries. I'll just transfer you down to custody. Won't be a moment.
Okay, thank you.
our custody.
Hello, who am I speaking to?
Senior Constable Hodges.
Hodges. Okay, thank you, Senior Constable Hodges. My name is Janette Francis. I'm ringing about my son, Daniel Hall, who was arrested this morning.
Yeah, he's in Corrective Services custody. I'm sorry I have to go. I'm in court.
Where's Corrective Services?
South Coast Corrective Services. Narrow jail.
So he hung up.
Welcome to South Coast Correctional Centre. For all visit bookings, please press 1 now. For any other inquiry, please hang on the line. South Coast Correctional Centre, Nadine speaking.
Hello, Nadine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. My name is Janette Francis. My son, Daniel Hall, has been arrested and is apparently there just this morning, according to Senior Constable Hodges from Nara. I would like to speak to somebody in relation to that, please. Someone in
And what was
authority.
it in regards to, sorry?
Well, his matters on appeal, and therefore anything that he was meant to do by order of the court is suspended. He should have been arrested.
He shouldn't have.
No.
Okay, well, have you spoke to the police about this? Because that's a court matter. It's outside of anyone's control here now if he's been put in custody.
Well, I did ring the police station and they transferred me to somebody in the custody officer they identified as. And the custody officer, as I said, was Senior Constable Hodges. And when I spoke to him and asked him about it, he told me that it was because Daniel was with you that he couldn't talk to me, and he hung up.
What was his min? Do you have his min number there at all?
Whose min number?
Your son's.
What's a min number? I've no idea.
So now that he's been incarcerated here, he'll have a min number, MIN. Without that, unfortunately, I don't know who he is or where he's located in the prison. So we need that to be able to release any information and identify him. I'll give you the prisoner information line. That would probably be your best first point of contact. Do you have a pen or something handy?
I certainly do have a pen.
Yep, it's 8. Are you calling within New South Wales, sorry?
No,
Where are you calling from?
Australia.
Sorry?
Australia.
Yeah,
It'd be
I said,
no-
are you
it'd be
calling
no
within,
two- No,
within
I'm not in New South Wales.
Yes, so where were you calling from?
Does it matter?
Do you want the phone number or not?
Yes,
Sorry.
yes, please.
Okay, it's 8346
Yeah?
1000. So you'll need to give them a call, okay?
And what's their prefix?
Well, it depends where you're calling from, doesn't it?
What do you mean? It depends. I have no idea of the system.
Well,
Nadine?
where were you calling from?
I'm in South Australia.
Yeah, so whatever you put at the front of that number, I'm not sure.
Pardon?
So give them a call.
Where are they located? In New South Wales, are they not?
Yes, they're in Sydney.
So it'd be an O2 prefix, as it's always been from the time
That's
telephones
correct,
have been
which
invented.
is why I asked if you were calling within New South Wales.
So why couldn't you just say O2, Nadine? Why are you being difficult?
If you'd like to give them a call, they'll be able to provide information for
Is
you.
there-
If you require anything further, you can call us back then, okay?
Thank you, Nadine. First
Thanks,
off,
bye.
hang on. And she hung up. Aren't they fucking rude bastards? I'm calling the number Nara Police gave me. It's 02 8346 1000. Press the green button.
Contacted the Corrective Services New South Wales Sentence Administration Inquiry Line. An officer will speak to you shortly.
Excellent.
Sentence Admin, Amy speaking.
Hello, Amy. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad, considering. My son's been arrested this morning. Apparently, the Narrow Jail can't tell me anything about him until I have the MIN number. So I
Okay,
need
what's his surname
Hall, Hall,
and first name
Daniel, Daniel,
and date of birth?
10th of February 1976.
Okay. Did you say you only just got arrested?
This morning, yes.
Okay, so if he's in police custody, it won't appear in our system.
Well, the police
So
at Nara tell me that he's been taken to the Nara Jail.
Right, so he might be in transfer, but he's not appearing in our system as of right now. So I can give you a MIN number, but if you do call them and they say he's not there, it's not showing in our system that he's there currently.
Okay, what's the MIN number?
It's 429
Yep.
763.
763. Okay, and who's actually in charge of? Can you tell me? I don't know if you can tell me. What's your department there? What's it called?
Who you're speaking to now?
Yeah,
The inmate locations at Sentence Administration Head Office.
inmate location.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have anything to do, or would you know who processes warrants?
No, nothing to do with us.
I have no knowledge of the corrections services system, so I just don't know who to contact in relation to this warrant that was issued, because it's an unlawful warrant. It shouldn't have been issued. So do you have any idea who would have issued that warrant and who I could talk to?
In relation to a warrant, you'd need to speak to either the police or at the correctional centre. They might be able to get you in touch with the right unit, but I don't know specifically who that is, unfortunately.
Okay, all right. Okay, so thanks, Amy. So his MIN is 429763.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
Excellent. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye. Pleasant. Pardon me.
Hancock's offices, Adam.
Hello, Adam. How are you?
I'm all right.
Okay, I wonder if you could help me with some information about the state government and how it works.
Do our best, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, my son has a matter that's on appeal from a criminal court, a police charge, and it's on appeal due to an error in law. And so, I don't know if you know, but when something's on appeal and you're not in custody, any orders that have been made by the court are automatically on hold. I can't think of the word, it's not stay, there's another one, but they're on hold. Well, this morning, police arrived and arrested my son. They claimed they had a restaurant, but they didn't produce it, and they didn't identify themselves. So now he's somewhere between Nowra Police Station and the Nowra prison, and I can't locate him, and every police officer I've spoken to has hung up on me.
Okay. I'm going to be careful with what we say here.
You're right.
Shelley can't intervene in a legal process. Now, whether it's deemed legal or not deemed legal, we can't intervene in that process.
I don't want intervention.
Yeah,
I'm not after intervention.
No, but we can ask questions to try and get some sort of answers. Now, what was your name?
My name's Janette Francis, Janette Francis, yes.
What's your son's name?
Daniel Hall, Daniel Justin Hall. So there's a couple of Daniel Halls apparently.
Okay, Daniel Hall. And where was he picked up from?
From his house at 3 Ulrich Place in Nowra.
Okay. What's your contact phone number?
It's, I just have to look at it, 0426
0426
070
070
660.
660.
Apparently Apparently they use MIN numbers to identify people. They don't use names. So I'll give you his MIN. It's MIN, I presume. His MIN number is 429763.
What's your self number?
Sorry?
That's MIN number, medical identification number.
All right. Okay, thanks.
That's my understanding is what a MIN number is. So okay. Okay, that's all now. I'm not going to ask what he's been suspected of or anything like that. I'm not going to go into that. So, okay, leave it with us. Let's see what we can find out for you. They may have to contact you directly rather than giving us advice because of legal reasons, but we'll at least ask a question and go from there.
Okay. Okay, you don't know who I need to ask in the corrections department why this warrant was issued?
I've got no idea.
I should give you some background. It's because it's political. It's political what's happening. He is allergic. Daniel's inherited an allergy to drugs from his father, so he can't take any drugs like any government-approved pharmaceuticals for pain relief or anything like that. And so the only way, he's had a major accident and a couple of assaults where he has prosthesis in his shoulder, and he has multiple injuries down his spine and on his knees as well. And so he's been on a disability pension since 2009. And he needs to take cannabis for pain relief. That's the only thing that he can have that doesn't give him this severe allergy. And the government was aware of this, and he's been trying to get recognition of his need for cannabis. He has approval for medical cannabis, but the government wants people to smoke tobacco with the medical cannabis, and he wants to have the cannabis fresh so he doesn't have to have a threat of lung cancer, and it's like he's got a chronic cough from having to smoke the tobacco with it. And so he was picked up in Cowra with a C, not Nowra, and it's difficult because it's similar. Picked up in Cowra with and charged with possession of a drug, and it was charged under the Drug Misuse and Trafficking Act, and under the Act specifically it says cannabis is not a drug, it's a plant, and it went through the court system, took 12 months to come to a decision in the local court, and the magistrate in the end charged him for whatever they call it. I don't know the terms, but she convicted him, that's the word, for having possession of a drug, even though it wasn't a drug. And the charge from the police officer was a fictitious section of the Drug Misuse and Trafficking Act, completely fictitious. And so the whole thing is actually really political, and it seems like the Daniel's had it transferred out of the Cowra region into Nowra District Court on appeal, and he's had an appearance in Nowra District Court last Monday. And when something is on appeal and you're not in custody under the police, every order, any order that the magistrate has made, is automatically on hold. It's like stayed. It's just it doesn't come into effect until the appeal's heard. And so therefore the warrant that the police claim to arrest Daniel because the conviction was to attend drug counselling, which is absurd because he's allergic to drugs. He doesn't take drugs. And so his drug counselling conviction is supposed to be stayed. And the reason that he didn't attend he did go to the first one initially, and the reason he didn't attend anyway was because of the COVID things and like his physical injuries. And so the whole thing is political. He didn't need to attend to the counselling, but he did anyway because he wanted to see what they had to say.
But okay, so there's a lot of different things there, and the problem is whether he felt that he needed to, or someone said that he didn't need to go. It was court ordered that he had to go.
Yeah, but when you've got an appeal, it's in appeal. It's on appeal in district court. It's been on appeal since April.
Yep.
And when a criminal matter is on appeal, if you're not in custody, I mean, you can look it up in your own government's website. If you're not in custody, then the appeal is stayed. Okay, so if you
I'm not going to get into I'm not a lawyer, but my understanding is that if there's a court-appointed action, then that needs to be followed, whether there's an appeal or not. You're saying otherwise, and then I'm not saying that you're wrong. What I'm saying is we can't intervene in a legal process.
I'm not asking you to intervene. I just need you to find out who I can speak to in relation to this.
A lawyer.
Who I can speak to in the police department about the issue of this warrant. Who issued it?
But what warrant?
On what lawful grounds?
That's what I'm saying. Is it a new matter? It may be a new matter. We don't know.
What are you talking about? No, it is. What? It's about the alleged breach of the orders that have been suspended. I'm informing you of that.
You don't know what's going. Okay. We're going around in circles. I've got your details. I've got his details. We'll make some inquiries through the process that we can.
Okay.
They may or may not be able to talk to us, but all we can do is ask a question and see where it's at.
Thank you, Adam.
See whether we get someone to give you a call.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, Legal Aid Nowra.
Hello, who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to Evelyn.
Evelyn, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Okay, is Rowan Harrison there at the moment?
He's actually unavailable today. Is there something I can pass him a message on to him?
Is Emma Harrison there?
I'd have to check if she's available also. May I ask who's calling, please?
Janette Francis?
Okay. And Janette, you're calling in relation to?
Daniel Hall?
Okay. And what are you hoping to find out today, Janette?
A lot of things. It all depends on what they can do.
Okay. And so has Daniel got a matter with, have you got authority to speak to us about Daniel's matters?
Well, I'm his mother. Yes, I do have authority.
Have we got actual authority from him to speak to you about his matters?
Well, I've been doing all his legal work.
Oh, have you? Okay. Okay, this won't be a moment.
Perhaps there's somebody else there that can help me. Surely there's somebody else that can help in an emergency. Well,
I
Daniel's
can
been.
certainly pass the message
Sure.
on that
Well,
you've called.
I rang earlier and spoke to somebody, but I haven't had a call back at all.
Okay.
Daniel's been arrested this morning.
Right, okay.
And it's a false arrest. He shouldn't have been arrested. He's been arrested for alleged breach of an order of the court, and he's got that order on appeal. So his matter should have been, anything from that order should have been suspended. So police shouldn't have arrested him. And when I've rung the police to ask them about it, they just hang up on me.
Okay.
I've tried to find him. They said he's at the Nara jail. I rung there and they wouldn't tell me whether he was there or not.
Okay. Did they say the Nara cells or the Nara jail?
He said the
at Nara. So he's been taken into Nara police station. When was he taken in?
around about 9ish this morning.
Okay. So if he's in the cells at the police station.
Well, I'll tell you what I did. I rang the police station and they said they would put me through to the custody officer. I was transferred to a man who called himself Senior Constable Hodges, and then he told me he was in court, he couldn't speak, and hung up. But before he hung up, he said Daniel has been taken to the South Coast Correction Services, and I said, well, what's that? And he said Nara Jail, and then hung up.
Okay, and that was at about 9 o'clock, is that right?
That's when he was taken from home, yes.
Yeah, okay. And when did you speak to Senior Constable Hodges?
About half an hour ago.
Okay, just won't be a moment. Because you've already spoken to someone else about it, I'll just see if we've got any answers
Sure.
For you. Just won't be a moment.
Yep.
Janet, sorry to keep you waiting. I've just messaged the other, our admin team. So Tracy, who may have taken your call this morning, has said that she can talk to you. So it won't be a moment. I'll put you through. She may have some information for you. I'm not sure. Won't be a moment.
Thank you.
You there, Janette?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? So Rowan's in court pretty well all day today.
So what can we do? This is supposed to be a stay of execution according to Section 63 of the Crimes Appeal and Review Act, and they've issued this arrest instructions because I can't see any warrant. There's been no court action for the police. I've looked up the courts list, and there's been no police appearance in the court, so I don't know how the warrants go, whether there's actually a court order and they need to go to court, but there's no list to say that police have gone to court to get this warrant. There's no legal...
it might not necessarily show up. You're looking at the public lists that are there?
Yeah,
it may not necessarily show up in that. Not everything does, and if they're doing something urgently, you really need to speak to a lawyer, but he's in court, so he will get back to us throughout the day, but I just can't tell you when at this stage.
There is no one else that can do something quickly to find out what's going on?
No, that's no.
So it's like
he's the one that
Daniel's in dire straits. He's in dire medical straits because he has physical injuries.
Yeah.
And
Have you tried contacting the correctional centre CPCS?
Well, I have tried. He also has psychological injuries, or he'll be having panic attacks. He won't be going well at all. This is an illegal arrest. Okay? This is an illegal arrest. And they're terrorising him at the moment.
Yeah, but I can't get Rowan for you. He's in court.
Yeah, I was just hoping that there's somebody else there that can help.
Well,
So
there's not, I'm afraid. We've got very limited.
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? It's disgusting what they do to stop people from getting justice.
Rowan does get back to us, even though he's in court. I'm expecting that he will get back to me sometime.
Okay. Right. Well, yeah. Well,
I'm also going to send a message to his mobile and see if there's anything he can suggest you do.
Yep. Okay. Right. Well.
Okay.
I've got, in case I'm on the phone when he's when he rings, I'll give you another phone number to call.
Yep.
It's 045 1975 369.
369.
Okay, I've tried ringing police and they just hang up on me. They won't talk to me. I tried to ring the Narrow Jail and they wouldn't talk to me. So they hung up.
When you ring the police, if you ask for the sergeant on duty.
Okay, on duty.
Ask for the sergeant on duty.
Okay, we'll do.
Sometimes someone a little bit higher up can look into things for you.
Yep, okay, I'll do that.
It just depends. There's a lot going on at the moment with COVID, so I don't know. But I will also message Rowan. But if he's in court, he's tied up in court.
Okay.
They don't have the capability to be able to drop everything.
Yep, I understand.
Talk to you about matters when I know it's frustrating.
It's frustrating, yeah. Like you, of course, you obviously know. Okay.
I know.
I appreciate your assistance.
Okay, we'll
Thank you very much.
But like I said, I'll send him through another message
Yep.
and see when he gets back to me.
Excellent.
Okay?
Thank you very much, Tracy.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Thank you for calling the New South Wales Police Force, South Coast Police District. To enable us to assist you, please choose one of the following options. You can listen to all options before making a selection, or you can select the appropriate number at any time.
If you have an emergency, please hang up now and dial 000.
If your call is a general inquiry or you wish to report a crime, please press 1. If you are calling in relation to any health concerns or current restrictions regarding COVID-19, please press 2. If you wish to report a possible breach of restrictions in relation to COVID-19, please press 3. If you would like to speak to an officer who is attached to the South Coast Police District, please press 4.
To hear these options again, please press 9.
South Coast Police, Talisha speaking.
Hello, could I speak to the sergeant on duty, please?
Yep, Max is calling.
It's Janette. Janette?
Yeah, at Bateman's Bay or Nowra?
Nowra, please.
All right, 1 second, I'll put you through.
Nowra Police Station, Bridie speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, Bridie. Could I speak to the sergeant on duty, please?
There's just someone in the office at the moment. Can I take a message at all?
No, can I just wait?
Yeah, you can wait if you want to call back in say 10 minutes or so.
Who is it? Who's on duty today?
We've got, one moment. It is Sergeant McCann today.
MCCANN?
MCCANN.
Yep, that's right. Okay. Does that male or female?
Male.
Does he have a first name?
Paul.
Paul? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And how long's he on duty till?
Oh, I'm not sure what time he finishes, sorry.
Oh, do you know what time is there a standard sort of roster time?
Oh, I'm not sure with the supervisors. You're just speaking with someone that's just a senior constable, so my work schedule is different to theirs. I'm not sure what they work.
Oh, right, okay. I don't know. Okay, so you think he's stepped out? Have you seen him this morning at all?
Yeah, he's been in. Like I said, it's just he's just would have just ducked out at the moment. It's just from the office, that's all.
Oh, well, if he's ducked out, can you just put me on hold and come back to me when he's ducked back in?
Oh, I just can't have this phone on hold because it's a call that comes in from...
Oh, you've only got one line, do you?
Well, we've got a couple, but if I hold up one, I can't get the overflow calls from the station. That's all. And it's people that are trying to, if they can't get through to speak to an officer, then they come through to me at the back here.
Okay, so does he have a personal assistant or something that I could speak to?
No, that's probably the closest that you've got is me today.
Okay.
Can I grab your number and get him to give you a call back? That's probably the easiest way to do things.
Yeah, sure.
What was your name there?
I'll get you...
Regarding?
Sorry?
Just your name and what it's regarding.
My name's Janette, JANETTE.
Yep.
And my phone number is 0490
Yep.
833
Yep.
008.
Yep.
And it's regarding my son, Daniel Hall.
Oh, you called earlier and you went through to custody. Yep.
Yep, I spoke to that person. He hung up on me.
Daniel Hall, was it?
Yes, HAWL.
Yep.
The thing is, Bridie, it's an unlawful arrest. They're arresting Daniel in relation to an order in the Cowra local court. That particular order is under appeal, and under Section 63 of the Crimes Appeal and Review Act, any orders from the local court estate. So it's an unlawful arrest.
All right, and Janette, is your surname same as Daniel? Are you Hall as well?
Francis, Francis.
Okay, no worries. I've got your number 0490 833 008, and I'll get the supervisor
You can
to
get ask Paul McCann to call me back urgently, please.
Oh, yeah, again, I can't sort of pass the message on any quicker until I see him.
No. Can you tell him it's urgent? That's what I mean. I don't expect you to work miracles, Brodie. You're all right?
No worries.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Speak to you later. Bye-bye. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, it's Tracy from Legal Aid Nara.
Yes.
Okay, now, Rowan's still in court, but he did send me a message back. He said he's passed this matter on to our backup lawyer.
Oh, good.
So he hasn't made the cells yet at Nara. He's given her the email I sent through to him, and he's given her your current number and what he knows about the current matter. So Rowan won't be able to call you back today because he's going to be in court. So Rosie will call you.
Rosie, is it?
She's got your details here. She's a backup lawyer.
Okay.
But he hasn't come through the system yet, so once he comes through, she'll pick him up.
Why would he not be in the system?
I don't know. There could be many normal reasons that he's not there as yet.
I'm just concerned.
It could be by ABL from the correctional centre. I don't know.
I'm concerned for the fact that it's an unlawful arrest and he's not showing up in the system.
What do you mean by showing up in the system?
Well, you just said he's not in the system.
He's not in the cells yet.
Oh, in the cells. So where would he
He
be?
may not be appearing by the cells. He might be appearing by AVL. We don't know.
What's AVL?
Audio-visual link. With COVID, everything's a little bit...
What would he appear? What would he need to appear for?
Well, if he's going to be brought before the courts for the arrest warrant.
I don't know the process. So why would he go before the courts for the arrest warrant?
Well, generally, if they've been arrested, they come before the courts. That's how they get dealt with.
Okay. So it'd be something in the court now.
Sometime today, hopefully. Yes. Look, I can't tell you any exact information because I don't know.
I know. Well, you just understand the process a little bit more than I do. So if he's arrested and it goes before the court, that would be Narra Court, would it not?
Well, that's right. He lives in Narra, so they wouldn't take him through any other court.
Okay. All right. Well, I might try there.
I wouldn't think so. Well, the court won't be able to tell you something unless he's there.
Yeah.
I understand. Look, Janette, I understand how anxious you are. I would be doing exactly the same if it was my son. But sometimes, you have to be patient. It's a process.
Yeah, I'm just wanting information.
I understand, but...
I've had a lot of experience with false arrests from New South Wales Police, which is why I'm no longer in New South Wales. Okay, thank you very much for your help.
We do have a backup. Yeah, we do have a backup lawyer there. So
what's Rosie's last name?
Lambert, Lambert.
Any relation to Jackie?
No, not that I'm aware of.
I love Jackie.
But like Rowan's passed on your information, your contact numbers, your son's name, what's happened.
Terrific.
So if he does come, then she'll be expecting.
Well, thank Rowan when you see him, and I hope to hear from Rosie. Thanks again.
Okay.
Bye, Tracy.
Look, if you don't hear anything back by this afternoon, it could just mean that it's just the process is taking longer. It doesn't mean that anything untoward has happened. But,
I love your confidence. Okay.
Well, I'm an optimist. You have to be an optimist, especially in this world.
Okay.
I'm thinking, but I've just got my head above water saying,
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Tracy.
I really do.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Good morning, Carol Court. Can I help you?
Good morning. I'm wondering what if somebody's going to issue a arrest warrant on the basis of an order from your court, who would issue that arrest warrant?
Well, ma'am, who am I speaking to, please?
My name's Janette. Who are you?
Okay, Janette. I'm the registrar of the court, and that's why I'm asking, ma'am. I can't give you general advice like that. You need to be more specific. Is it a criminal matter? Is it
Yes, it is. Sorry, you said you're the registrar. Could I have your name, please?
My name's Margaret Duff.
All right. Hello, Margaret.
Okay, so what sort of matter is it?
It's a criminal matter. Yes, as you
Okay.
guessed right.
Is it your matter, ma'am?
No, it's my son's.
Okay. In that case, is your son an adult?
He most certainly is.
Yeah, okay, he can make that inquiry regarding warrants, but the general rule of warrants, if it's a matter before the court and the magistrate makes an order for an arrest warrant, that comes back through the registry, the arrest warrant is issued and it goes electronically to the police.
Okay. Well, I've been doing Daniel's legal work for him. How do I get a copy of this arrest warrant?
Ma'am, is there an arrest warrant?
Well, I don't know. The police turned up and said they have a warrant for his arrest and carted him off.
Well, what's your son's name?
It's Daniel Justin Hall, H-A-L-L.
Okay. If they had an arrest warrant, ma'am, be issued from the court.
Would it be issued from your court or from...
I don't know, and you don't get a copy of it, ma'am.
Sorry?
It's an internal document between the court and the police.
Okay. Okay, so how do I find out? See, the problem that we face at the moment is if a warrant has been issued, it's been issued without lawful excuse or lawful authority.
You are a legally qualified person, ma'am?
I'm not a lawyer certified under the law, but I do know Section 63 of the Crimes Appeal and Review Act says that when a matter's under appeal, all orders from the Court have stayed.
I have no idea. I cannot access the file unless it's your son. So they've arrested him today. Where have they arrested him? Cowra?
Nowra. He lives in Nowra with an N.
Okay. I don't know where the arrest warrant came from, but as I said, ma'am, you don't get a copy of that. What you
Can
need
you
to do
see?
is
Sorry, continue. Sorry.
you need to contact his solicitor.
Yeah, well, I'm doing his legal works.
No, well, he needs someone legally qualified to give him some legal advice. They will contact a solicitor for him if he's in custody.
We can't even find him in the system at the moment.
Okay. Is it for the matter that's under appeal they've arrested him for?
Yes,
Are you sure?
absolutely.
Okay. I may be able to assist you, ma'am. As registrar, I'll have a look at it for you. How about that?
Love it. Thank you very much, Margaret.
Okay. So, it's at Nowra.
Yes.
Okay. Just going through.
I can tell you the
so-
case number that it was actually appeared in your court.
It was our court?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got the case number here.
Okay, hang on.
Yep, I've got it.
Just trying to get into the system now.
You're right.
What case number do you have there, ma'am?
Yep, it's 2020/00164936.
Okay, I'll just put you on hold and I'll have a look at it for you.
Excellent, thank you.
Are you there, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
That number you gave me, there's actually an appeal on that. I can see it, but I can't see. I don't know what sort of arrest warrant you're talking. There must be something else there for him.
Well, they said, because his housemate telephoned me and he recorded the arrest, and he said
Okay,
that...
did he let the police officers know he was recording the arrest before he did it, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay. I'm just having a look now. See if I can see anything else. But as I said, I don't know what's on the police system, and I don't know what the arrest warrant was
Well,
for.
they said it was to do with Cowra.
Okay. As I said, I can't see anything to do with here.
And they said it was
but
for
that
breach
doesn't
of
mean it's
orders. They said everything to point to your court as the only authority.
As I said, I don't know what's on the police system. If he breached a court order, it may happen automatically. But as I said, I can't give you a definitive answer because I can't see what's on here as to an arrest warrant. And as I said, if they've got him under arrest, they will get him some legal aid. And that would be the best idea, get him some legal advice. And they'd be able to tell him and you, has he got some sort of learning disability or is he fine? Or
No, he's physically disabled.
Oh, okay, right.
And because of the way that the police have treated him, he now has psychological problems where he gets very stressed.
So he's had some contact with the police before?
Over this.
Only this matter?
Yeah, well, this matter, and he had someone assault him at his house, and police refused to arrest the person who assaulted him, and threatened him with arrest for complaining.
Yeah. Okay. So do you know what sort of matter it was that he was before Carra Court for?
It says possess a prohibited drug, but it wasn't a drug; it was cannabis. That's the whole thing. It was a unlawful error in law.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, so yeah, we had an intensive correction order.
Yep, it was to go to counselling, drug counselling.
Yeah. I have no idea. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. I can't see anything there, Mrs. Hall, that's been issued from Carra Court. But that's not saying that there isn't something within the police system.
How would I find out how this has happened?
You're saying they took him to Nowra Station?
Yeah, well, I've rung up and they hang up on me.
Okay. Well, as I said, quite obviously I would have got him a solicitor. Because if he's...
Well, I've rung legal aid and they don't know anything about it.
Okay. Just have a quick look here. So when did they arrest him today?
About 9 o'clock your time.
Okay. Just looking to see what I can see on the system, which doesn't want to cooperate.
That's okay.
Okay. Mrs. Hall, have you got a contact number and I'll have a look at it and get back to you?
Yeah, I'll give you a different one to the one I'm talking on. Yeah. If you can call, I'll just pull out the numbers. 0490
0490
833
833
008.
Okay. What I'll do, I'll have a look. But as I said, I can't see any process issued from here, but I don't know what else there is out there. There may be even a warrant for an unserved CAM, which is a matter they couldn't serve on him. I don't know. But he needs to get some legal advice, and they'll deal with that when he's in custody. But I will have a quick look now and see if I can see anything else on the system that would be relevant and give you a ring back.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your help, Margaret.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to New South Wales Courts. Please select from one of the following 4 options. For jury inquiries, press 1. For all new and existing court matters, press 2. To make a payment, press 3. Legal representatives, police and other justice personnel, press 4. If you would like to hear these options again, press 9. Please select from one of the following 4 options. For jury inquiries, press 1. For all new and existing court matters, press 2. To make a payment, press 3. Your call may be recorded for quality and training purposes.
Hello. I believe you have someone who's going to appear on an arrest warrant today.
Okay.
Do you have lists of those?
So, do you have a defendant name or something like that?
Yes. The last name is Hall, H-A-L-L.
And the first name?
First name's Daniel.
I don't have anyone with that name listed for today. If they've only been arrested or something, there is a good chance police haven't brought them in.
So if they've been arrested...
Might be this afternoon.
Okay, if they've been arrested on warrant, where is the warrants normally issued from?
Warrants usually come from the courthouse, but police can apply for their own warrants.
All right, so is there somewhere where these warrants are recorded so I can see what it's all about?
So what was your relation to it?
Well, I've been doing Daniel's legals. I'm his mother also.
Yeah, so maybe police would give you information, but if you're a third party, maybe they wouldn't. I couldn't be sure. But you'd have to be speaking to the station wherever they've picked him up from.
Yeah, well, I've tried that a couple of times and no one seems to be available.
Yeah, so sometimes they won't speak to third parties, even if it is family. So, but there's nothing on the court list yet.
Well,
but like I said, that might be just because they're not bringing him in until this afternoon.
well, the problem is that it's an illegal arrest, so that's...
Then I would suggest seeking legal advice, maybe calling a legal aid or someone if you haven't got
Yeah, I have. I've been told that when someone's arrested, they come before the court. Is that the normal process? You're arrested, you get presented before court?
Usually, yeah, but again, nothing yet. That might be this afternoon they bring them in.
Okay. All right, okay. Well, thank you very much for your time.
No worries. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
South Wales Police Force, South Coast Police District. To enable us to assist you, please choose one of the following options. You can listen to all options before making a selection, or you can select the... Your call will be transferred to the first available operator, who will assist you with your inquiry. You are 2 in the queue.
are experiencing a higher than normal amount of incoming calls, please hold the line. Your call will be transferred to the first available operator, who will assist you with your inquiry. You are 2 in the queue. If your call is a general inquiry or you wish to report a crime, please press 1. If you would like to provide information which may help police solve a crime, please press 2. Remain on the line to be transferred to the next available operator.
Now, police station, how can I help you?
Hello, could I speak to Sergeant Paul McCann, please?
Won't be a moment, I'll put you through.
Thank you.
Now, Police Sergeant McCann, can I help you?
Hello, how are you?
Thank you.
That's good. My son has been arrested by police this morning and we can't find out why.
Okay, who's your son?
He's Daniel Hall, H-A-L-L.
Daniel Hall. Where's he from?
Narra, like 3 Ulrich Place, Narra.
Ulrich Place, was it?
Yep.
Daniel Hall. I don't see him out in custody there, so, do you know who arrested him at all? Or
No, apparently there was 5 police officers turned up, said they had a warrant for his arrest, but they didn't show any evidence. And do didn't identify themselves and carted him off in a wagon.
Okay, how long ago was that?
About 9 o'clock. I've been trying to find out ever since what's going on.
Okay, well, I can't see anybody out in custody there at the moment. I'll have to give you a call back. I'll make some inquiries on that. So what was your name again?
Janette Francis, Francis. I've been doing Daniel's legals and I'm also his mother.
Yeah, cool, no worries. What's your phone number there?
This one that you're... Oh, no, not this one. I'll give you another one. 0490
Yeah.
833
Yeah.
008.
008, no worries. Daniel Hall. Do you know whether it was plainclothes police or uniform police that got him?
Uniformed. They
okay.
they mentioned something about Cara, CO, like with a C, not Nara, Cara. He has a matter from Cara where there were some orders to attend some sort of counselling and drug counselling. And
right.
the matter's on appeal. So,
okay.
as you realise, it's automatically stayed under the...
Yeah.
So we don't know what's going on.
No
I've
worries.
I've rung the prison and they don't have any record of him.
No. Let me make some inquiries for you, Jan, and I'll get back to you, okay?
Okay, thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
There. What it is, he's got a revocation of parole warrant, so he's got to serve.
Parole? What parole?
Sorry?
For what, sorry?
He was on parole, so it's been revoked for possess prohibited drug.
When was he on parole?
Well, he's on parole now, so it's been revoked.
Why?
Well, the parole board has revoked it and issued a warrant.
Why have they revoked it?
Well, you could ask the parole board that, but they've revoked it and there was a warrant issued, so that's been enacted and he's out at South Coast Corrections.
So how do I contact the parole board?
Well, you're a legal representative, you said?
Yep.
Okay. You should be able to get a number off the internet for them.
Okay. Do you have any documents there at all from
I do.
them?
I have the warrant in my hand.
Okay. Would any possibility you could send that to me?
Well, no, because it's only a matter for him. So.
Well, can you send it to his
so
email address?
You will be able to get that through South Coast Corrections. Okay.
Would you be able to send
That's where he is. That's where he is at the moment, ma'am. So.
Okay. So we'll see. I have the problem for the fact that it's obviously
What are you
unlawful.
trying to achieve? What are you trying to achieve?
To find out what lawful authority this the parole board has issued this warrant,
Okay.
because the matter's on appeal.
Yep.
And there's, there's absolutely no reason that he should be arrested.
What matter is he on appeal for?
What this breach of this parole?
Now, how can that be? What offence is he on? That are you appealing at the moment?
Well, you tell me. What offence is he supposed to have committed?
You're his legal representative. What's he appealing at court?
The charge, the actual outcome from the magistrate was possess prohibited drug.
Yep. Okay. So let me just check his record and see if there's any record there of that.
Shush.
So he had a supply prohibited that's been dismissed, but he's got a possess prohibited drug that goes before the Nowra District Court on the 5th of October.
That's correct. Or sometime in October, yes.
Yeah, there's nothing there that mentions anything about appeal, so...
Well, that's what the district court matter is. Excuse me. The district court matter is the appeal on that case.
Well, it doesn't say that it's an appeal, so...
Well, I'm sorry, it's in district court. It's got the same case number as Kara.
Yeah.
And it's an on appeal. It actually says, if you look at the public list, it says it was for a mention for appeal on Monday.
Yeah, I don't know that, so...
Well, I'm informing you that.
You're going to have to contact the parole board to see why his parole was revoked. We're just enacting the warrant that they've issued. So
well, the thing is, the parole can't be revoked when it's on appeal, Mr. McCann, as you quite well know.
Well, we've got a warrant here that says it has been, so you're going to have to ring them and see why. We're just following the rules.
Do we really need to go through another lengthy civil case with the New South Wales Police?
Well, that's a matter for yourself. But
no, actually, it's a matter for police.
Do you want to know why?
Yes, I do.
I do. Well, you're going to have to ring the parole authority.
If you've got the warrant in front of you, why can't you inform me now? Save time.
Well, it's just got a warrant that his parole has been revoked and he's got to serve 7 months, 4 weeks and 1 day.
Okay.
Did you want the number for the state parole authority?
Please.
Did you want it?
Yes, please. Yes. Is there a number on that warrant?
No, it doesn't have a phone number on it.
No. I mean, is there a document number?
Yes. It's 643 86820.
820.
Yep.
Okay.
And so their phone number is 86883635.
And any particular person that I need to contact? Is there a name on that warrant?
The name is the Secretary of the Parole Authority, and that person's name is A.J. Manuel, Manuell.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So if the parole board have made an error at law, Mr. McCann, what's the position of the police?
Well, if there's been some error, then they will notify us and they will release him. So it's as simple as that.
So you can't tell them they've made a mistake? This matters on appeal?
No. Well, that's for you. You're the legal representative for him, so you would have to make some representation that that's false. And
well, you're the sergeant on duty. I thought you make sure that anything that your police officers enforce have some sort of legal authority.
We have a warrant here, and we've enacted that.
But you don't care whether the warrant's faulty or not.
Well, the warrant is here. It's been authorised by an authorised justice.
Yeah, but a reasonable person can see that this matter is on appeal and the warrant shouldn't have been issued. That's what a reasonable person can see.
Like I've told you, you can speak to the parole authority and see why that was revoked.
I will. Thank you for talking to me.
No worries, Jen. Thank you. Bye.
Jen, hey? Could I speak to somebody in relation to a warrant that's been issued by the parole board recently, please?
Who's calling?
My name's Janette.
Janette from?
It's in relation to a person by the name of Daniel Hall.
Yeah, so I can't discuss anyone unless you've got a consent from him.
Well, I'm conducting his legal
So you're his solicitor.
Yes, basically.
So you'll need to send us.
I'm also his mother.
Right.
I can't because he's been illegally arrested on an unlawful warrant from your board.
Why was it unlawful?
Because the alleged breach of the parole is in relation to an order from the local court that is on appeal. So therefore, any orders from the court and any execution of any sentence is stayed under Section 63 of the Crimes Appeal and Review Act.
Yeah, it's only stayed if it doesn't always have to be stayed.
Well, it is automatically stayed under Section 63.
Not always.
Well,
so do you have his MIN number?
Yes, I do. And you might want to tell me on what grounds it would not be stayed. Here is it. 429-763. And sorry, what was your name?
My name's Elizabeth.
Thank you. Have you got it there yet?
Yeah, I'm looking it up now. So are you talking about a possessed prohibited drug?
That was the order from the court, yes?
And he's now going to Nowra District Court.
That's correct.
So he's on an ICO for that charge, the possessed prohibited drug, is he?
Sorry?
Is he on the intensive correction order for possessed prohibited drug?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's appealing that, is he?
Yes.
Right, so, and the order is actually stayed? Do you know that?
Yes, well, it's automatically stayed under Section 3 of the Crimes Appeal and Review Act.
Only if it depends if you're actually appealing conviction and sentence.
He's
or
appealing
just sentence.
both.
Well, then it is stayed. So we can look into that matter for you. That's all we can do.
Well, you've issued this order illegally. You're saying you're just going to look into it. You need to reverse it and get him out immediately.
Well,
You've made a mistake.
I need to make my own inquiries.
Okay.
Okay?
Elizabeth,
I'm not
what's your
gonna just go
position
off.
there? Okay, I'm not being aggressive. I just want to ask some
I'm
information.
the Deputy Director.
Okay.
So I need to make inquiries and do my own checks before we put the matter back before the bar.
Okay,
board.
and can I have your physical address there?
Yep. It's 160 Marsden Street, Parramatta.
Okay. And what's the name of the department?
Name of the what?
Name of the
It's
department.
the State
Correct.
Parole Authority.
Okay, just so I got the correct name. Okay, thank you. Okay,
bye.
and so hang on. Bloody bitch.
Parole Authority. We are unable to take your call at this time. Please leave your name, contact information, and a brief message, and we will call you back as soon as possible. Thank you. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press hash for more options.
Hello, Elizabeth. I don't think it's appropriate that you hung up on me before you gave me a chance to give you my phone number. You can call me back on 04 0451975 369.
Parole Authority, Amy speaking.
Hello, Amy. Could I speak to Elizabeth, please?
Yeah, I'll just see if she's available. I won't be a sec.
Yes.
Parole Authority.
Hello, yes?
Yeah.
Is that Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Sounds like Amy.
What?
Were I speaking to you a little while ago?
Yes, you were.
All
I'm
right.
looking up the matter right now.
All right. It's just that you hung up before I gave you gave me a chance to give you my phone number.
Oh, okay. What's your phone number?
It's 045 1975
045 1975
369.
369.
Yep.
0451 975 369.
Yep.
Okay, I'm making the inquiries now.
Okay. How long do you think before you call me back, Elizabeth?
I'm not sure. Just maybe a couple of hours.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Look, Janet, at the moment, I guess, I can't comment on anything that the police are telling you, or whether he's in custody, or whether he is at Nara Jail, other than that the duty lawyer would be looking after him. So all I can do is I think Tracy already gave you the contact phone number. If you've left a message for her to contact you, I guess she will get in contact. They do have other matters in the list that they have to deal with, not just your son's matter. So, and on top of that too, I guess they only have to speak to the client. They don't have to speak to you.
I'm well aware of that.
Yeah, so I can't really do much more for you other than refer you back to Rosie, who would be doing the
Well, it's just that Daniel has asked me to assist him in this. So what I'm ringing for today, like now, is to inform you that I have found out through the parole board that they issued this warrant unlawfully. Well, they're not admitting it's unlawfully, but it is unlawful because it's issued on the basis of the order that's been stayed by the appeal. So is there any way I can contact Rosie to get some action for Daniel immediately? Because right now, he's unlawfully in custody at the Nara Jail.
Okay, just won't be a moment. Janet, just leave it with me. I'm going to try and speak to Tracy because, I don't know what Tracy's, who's spoken to you previously. I don't know. I just want to run it past her as to what else we can do for you to assist. What's your contact phone number?
Yes, well, my number's 0490 833
Yep.
008.
Okay, and what you're saying is that there's a stay.
Well, there's an automatic stay under Section 3 of the Crimes Appeal and Review Act. There's an automatic stay when it's under appeal. Right? Everything's like it's stayed. When you're at large, when you're out in the community, it's not automatic if you're in custody, but it's automatic if you launch the appeal when you're out in the community, you're at large, you're undertaking something at large in the community. It's automatic. the warrant should not have been issued, and they should know that.
Okay. All right, leave it with me, Janet, and I'll see what we can do to assist further. Okay?
Well, can I ask you to ask Rosie to urgently action this, please?
I will speak to Tracy about it and then get back to you. Okay?
Can you give me some sort of time frame?
No, I can't because I have to get hold of Tracy first.
Okay.
She's not available at the moment. So I will do my best. I understand it's urgent. I'll do my best for you, but I've just got to be able to speak to Tracy just to see, or Tracy, or possibly someone else to see what assistance we can provide. And
Yeah, well, if you can't provide assistance, if you can simply tell me what form I need to file at the court to have this matter overturned.
That would be, yeah, okay.
If you can't do it, just tell me what to do. I can do that. I just don't know what form.
Okay, well, at this stage, all I can do is just try and get some further information and find out whether we can, what we can do for you to assist, okay?
Okay, sorry, I didn't... What was your name again?
My name's Evelyn.
Evelyn, okay. Thanks,
you.
Evelyn.
Bye.
Bye.
Good afternoon, Lamont Lawyers. How may I help?
Hello, do you have someone who's an expert in criminal law there?
Yeah, we have a few criminal lawyers.
Do you have someone who's available today, is not busy?
Oh, today?
Yes.
To attend court?
Well, I need urgent action today, but it's not at court, no. But I need them to file a court application today.
Okay, that could be possible. They're just in court right now at the moment, and I can give them your details to give you a call back.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay, my name's Janette, Janette. My number's 0426
0426
070
070
660. Sorry, I'm in the middle of doing something. My son, who's been arrested by police this morning, allegedly on a warrant that was issued by the parole board, and the warrant was issued unlawfully because the warrant was issued on a matter that's under appeal.
Oh, okay. Okay, and what was your son's name, just for reference, when I put it in?
Daniel Hall, H-A-L-L. They've got him at Nowra Jail at the moment.
Oh.
He's not at court, he's gone straight to jail. Do not pass go.
Okay. Right. And do you know where he's being held at?
Which what, sorry?
Sorry, where he's being held at right now?
I'm just told...
Direct office?
Okay, well, Sergeant Paul McCann from Nowra Police told me he's presently at Nowra Jail. In the correction centre. Okay. Yep, the correction centre.
Okay. And you wouldn't happen to have any information further? Like
I've got lots. Yes. Hang on, and I'll find it where I've put it. I'm sure I should have put a circle around it. Here it is, min number 429763.
763. Okay, I'll pass his details on right now, mark it as urgent, and get them to call you back.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
I just wanted to let you know that we're recalling and cancelling that warrant.
Oh, excellent. That's Elizabeth, is it?
Yeah, it's Elizabeth, and there was an error, and the board didn't have the appeal paperwork.
Okay.
So,
who actually brought it to the attention of the board? Do you have a name?
Sorry?
Do you have a name of whoever it was that brought it to the attention of the board?
Brought what to the attention of the board? The pending results?
Yes. Who brought the application to have an arrest warrant?
Oh, that was the Community Corrections Officer.
Oh, and you have a name there?
So they work out of Nowra office.
You don't have the corrections officer's name?
Not on me, but you can call Nowra office and they can just ask who was supervising him.
All right, okay. And can you send the paperwork to Daniel's email address, please?
We're just recalling and cancelling the warrant. Has he been picked up?
Well, I'm told by the sergeant on duty, Mr. Paul McCann, that he's already at Nowra Jail. He didn't go to court, he just went straight to jail.
No, we don't have him in jail.
I can make those inquiries for you now, but as far as we're concerned, the warrant hasn't been executed.
Hasn't
so
it?
you say now are police saying it has been?
Well, they took him from his house at 9 o'clock this morning.
Okay, leave that with me. I'll give them a call now.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Okay, I'll give you a call back later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.
Sorry?
Is that Mrs. Hall?
Yes, speaking.
It's Margaret at Cowra Court, Mrs. Hall. I'm afraid I'm not any further forward.
I can enlighten you. I've just had a call back from the parole board. They've been given false information. They're going to revoke and, withdraw the warrant.
Oh, okay.
So now we just got to
Wasn't
find where he is because police aren't telling me where he is.
Okay, you his senior next of kin, man?
Sorry?
You're his next of kin?
Yes.
Okay. As I said, probably because the ICO was breached. Would that be the situation?
Well, that's what they claim, but the parole board said that they were given misinformation and it's wrong.
Okay. I'll leave it with you then.
Thank you very much for calling me back, Margaret. Appreciate it.
Hi, can I speak to Janette Fisher, please?
Speaking.
Hi, Janette. Tracy from Legal Aid.
How are you?
Good.
Good, good. I've got a call back from the corrections, the parole board, sorry.
Yep.
1,000 people in my head. Parole board, lady's name's Elizabeth. I rang her earlier. She said they're withdrawing and revoking the warrant because it was issued incorrectly. They were given misinformation.
Love it.
Yep. So.
Well done, you.
We still can't find where he is, though.
Look, if they told his flatmate they were taking him to the corrections, he'd be out at the South Coast. They wouldn't take him any further than that, I wouldn't think.
Well, as far as the parole board is concerned, the warrant hasn't been executed yet. So they don't know where he is. And, I rung, who was it? I can't remember who I rung. But anyway, I'm still trying to I'm looking up the corrections number to find out if they can tell me where he is.
Out at South Coast?
Yes, I presume so.
Okay, I've got a number for them, 4424 6000.
Okay, all right then, I'll give them a call. Paul McCann, Sergeant, Sergeant Officer in Charge, wherever it is, at Nowra, he said he was at the prison, but somebody else told me that they're supposed to take him to court first when there's been a warrant issued. So.
Well, it depends on the situation. Like we were saying before, we really don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Join the club.
Yeah, I know. So this Elizabeth at Probation and Parole said it was issued incorrectly?
Yes, she said they didn't have the information that it was on appeal. So that information has come from the corrections officer in Nowra, who's reported Daniel for breaching the parole, despite knowing that he was on appeal.
Well, they're saying they didn't know that it was appeal, is that right?
Well, Daniel told her it was on appeal, or him or her, whoever it was. He didn't tell me it was male or female.
Might have.
But he told them it was on appeal, and they said he doesn't matter, he still has to turn up, which is incorrect.
Well, I'm pleased for you that you're actually getting somewhere.
Yeah, I know. I'm a very determined person.
I know. Yeah. I was just thinking to myself, if I was ever taken into custody, I want you on my side. Oh dear. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, ring the correction centre out there, explain to them what's going on.
Yep.
But if that's happened and they've realised that, then behind the scenes they'll be sorting it. But as to when, yeah, well, I would hope they would be sorting it. But, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Okay. Thank you for calling me back.
Okay. Well done.
Thank you.
Find him now.
Yep.
And get him back out.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Welcome to South Coast Correctional Centre. For all visit bookings, please press 1 now. For any other inquiry, please hang on the line.
South Coast Correctional Centre, Rachel speaking.
Hello, Rachel. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. I've just been speaking to the parole board, who told me they're going to withdraw and and revoke a warrant that was issued that caused my son to be arrested and apparently to be there right now. So I'm trying to find out if he actually is there. And
Is this for Daniel Hall?
yes.
We're not. Just give me a second. Actually, let me call. Hang on a minute.
I can give you the person's name at the parole board if you like.
Yeah, we've had her on the phone to us.
Uh-huh.
Just hold the line for a minute.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
I did receive your son into custody from our police today with a warrant to contain him in custody. Since that, he did make a statement that he was sure he wasn't meant to be in custody, and we've made some investigations, and sentence admin are doing everything they can to forward me some paperwork to see if he will be released.
Yeah, well,
He's fine. He's fine. He's doing okay.
he's not stressed.
No, he's going okay. I'm going to go and have another chat to him, get him a cuppa, and
Because if he starts to stutter, he's under a lot of pressure.
yeah. No, we have a duty of care, and we have to look after him. But from what I've been told now, that they're going to work out what is actually going on.
Well, the parole board told me that the corrections officer that he was speaking to, because he was ordered from the local court to attend drug counselling, drug and alcohol counselling, and he went there because, like, he's allergic to drugs. He can't take drugs, and so he gets a unacceptable allergic reaction he's inherited from his father. So he can't take drugs. He must have cannabis. It's the only thing he can have for pain relief, and he has massive amount of pain because he has multiple spine injuries and he has prosthesis in his shoulder and damage to his knee. So he's got lots of problems and he has lots of pain, but he can't take like even ibuprofen. He can't take any of that. So he went because he knows he's got a problem with alcohol because he uses alcohol for pain relief. And
I totally understand that, but that's to do with like the nursing side of things. But I'm at reception, so I'm in intake, and what I've been made aware of is that he probably should not be in custody, and they're getting the paperwork organised to get him out.
Excellent. Okay, can you tell him I love him and I've been moving heaven and earth for him?
I'll let him know that I spoke to you. What's your name again, sir?
Janette.
Jeanette?
Yep.
Okay, no worries, Jeanette.
Okay, I'm his mum.
Okay, have you got a phone number? And as soon as I find out, I can actually call you back and let you know.
Yeah, well, this number. You called me on this number. Didn't you call me? I didn't call you. Oh, I called you, did I? Shit, I don't know where I am.
042 607066.
That's the one. I did call you. I just realised from my notes.
No worries. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible.
Thanks, Rachel.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Oh.
Now, Community Corrections, this is Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Is Shelley about?
She's working from home. I'll just put you through. Hold on a moment.
Thank you.
you there?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to put you through the phones. I'm having a little bit of issues.
You're right.
I'll just
It's
try
okay.
again. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Hello, Shelley.
Oh, hi, Shelley. How are you?
Good, thanks.
That's good. I'm just quick question. How long have you been working with corrections?
And who am I speaking to?
Janette.
Janette, and where are you from?
I'm just a regular person.
Okay, so that's probably not a question that you can ask me then. So what's going on? How can I help
Well,
you?
it is really. I just need to know what sort of knowledge that you have in your job.
Well, I'm guessing you're talking about Daniel Hall, and you're more than welcome to ring my manager, who's all over this, and her name is Michelle O'Brien on the same work number.
Michelle O'Brien.
Perfect.
And were you aware Daniel was on appeal?
Look, I'm not at liberty to say anything else. If you want to direct anything else, you're more than welcome to talk to Michelle
Oh, it's a
O'Brien.
yes or no answer. Shelley, were you aware he was conducting an appeal? She hung up.
Hello, Narrow Community Corrections, Trish speaking.
Hi. Could I speak to Michelle, please?
Yes. Can I just ask who's speaking?
Janette?
Janette. No worries, Janette. We've got two Michelle, so just want to make sure.
Michelle O'Brien?
Yep, Michelle O'Brien. No worries. I'll just check because she may be on another call. Can I pop you on hold for 1
Sure.
second?
Yep.
Thank you. I won't be a minute.
You're right.
Thanks for holding. I can transfer you through now.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Michelle speaking.
Oh, hi, Michelle. How are you?
Good. You're Daniel's mother.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Use
Okay,
Travis
yeah.
fast.
I'm just reviewing it now, and I note that the representative and the State Parole Authority, they were able to look at it and see that it was...
It's Elizabeth, yep.
Yeah, that it was stayed. So he was... It went to the State Parole Authority yesterday. So was Daniel actually picked up by the police? Or
This morning, about 9 o'clock, round about 9 o'clock, woken up out of his bed, told he wasn't allowed to go to the toilet when he needed to go to the toilet, because as you do when you wake up. Yeah. And they just carted him off and took him straight to Nowra prison.
Yeah, okay. So, and that's, I suppose, when solicitor contacted the State Parole Authority and confirmed that the intensive corrections order that he was originally given was stayed, and I think that was the initial problem with Shelley, and she was getting advice from her unit leader. So, because there was nothing that actually said on our system that it was stayed.
You don't have access to the court system, because everyone at the court that I've contacted knows it's on appeal?
It's on appeal, but from our orders, it's actually supposed to indicate that it's stayed.
Oh,
so
well, it's obviously an error in the system, because Section 63 of the Act says it's automatically stayed.
Yeah, so because it is for an ICO, which I understand, but it's not clear in our policies, which I'm certain there will be now.
And an Act overrules a policy, Michelle.
Yeah, I know. I understand that. And that's a difficulty sometimes, that when we do go off our policies and procedures, it's not taken into account the legislation.
Well,
so
that's
that is where,
acting outside the law, honestly.
No, and I totally agree. I can't apologise more.
Can I ask a little question?
Yeah.
How long Shelley been in her job?
Shelley has been here for quite some time now. However, you know, the sentencing reforms have changed more recently, and they do get support from, you know, experienced officers that also vet the report and make a comment on it as well. So there was
Do lawyers participate in this?
Sorry?
Do lawyers participate at all to give you legal advice on what's happening?
Yeah, and that's where we get our policies and procedures from. So that's an area which that we need to
Can I
look at.
ask you, Michelle, to kindly clarify how long is quite some time?
I can't really go into that like with you. Only to say, like I'm saying, they get supervision, and she's got a lot of experience in the correctional system. So it's not Shelley's. You know, obviously it's an oversight, but it's not just from her. It's from the supervisor and really.
Who's her supervisor?
Community corrections, because the policy's not clear.
Who's Shelley's supervisor?
Is Cornell.
Is that first or last name?
That is his first name.
What's his last name?
Cornell is Cornell Van Ryan.
V-A-N, R-Y-A-N?
It's no A.
How do you spell it then?
Oh, sorry, V-A-N-R-Y-N.
Oh, Van Ryn.
Sorry. Yeah, it's nothing in that
It'd be
one.
Van Ryn, wouldn't it? Not Ryan. Anyway, not going to go there.
I know, so.
Anyway, okay, it's like bouquet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Cornell Van Ryan, and he's her supervisor, and how long's he been there?
Oh, I know, like he's been in the service for quite some time. Like I'm saying, he will go off what was standard, but might have changed, and maybe hasn't been updated, or it's not been read properly.
Well, the Act is dated 2001.
Yeah.
That's 20 years. You know?
That's for. But if it doesn't say exactly on when we look up the system, because other orders that were in place of the ICOs previously, that wasn't the case.
Well, there's obviously an error in the system for not having an automatic flag.
Yeah, well, that's. Because really, like if it stayed, the order shouldn't come to us anyway.
No, not at all. No, that's why I said to Daniel, you're
yeah.
not even supposed to be doing that because you're on appeal.
Yeah.
But he said, "Oh, I want to go anyway."
It takes a while to come through. So, like to the appeal to go through.
So it just seems like it's a comedy of errors, it's error after error after error, and there's no checks and balances.
No, and then there definitely needs to be.
Yeah.
And I know it's flagged it for the State Parole Authority and our representative up there, so that's where she's looking, fixing it up now.
Not even the police were bothered, because I spoke to the sergeant on duty, Paul McCann. He wasn't even bothered to check whether it was lawful or not. They don't care.
Well, they've got the warrant, so that's...
Yeah, well, the people should check all the way along, you know? You should always double-check everything. That's sort of... When you're involved with facilitating the law, it's always double checks are mandatory, in my opinion.
Yeah. So you thought that he shouldn't be reporting? Did you say anything to anyone, or?
Well, I said it to him. He was happy to go for the fact that, well, he has to have cannabis for pain relief, right? Because he's allergic to drugs. Yeah. It's an insult to charge him for having possession of drugs because he can't take drugs. And the whole thing's an error of law because he was charged incorrectly under a fictitious section of the Act, and the Act, the Drug Misuse and Trafficking Act, specifically says cannabis is a plant, and it specifically says it is not a drug, right? So the fact that he was charged by the magistrate who insisted it was a drug is political. It all boils down to politics.
And so, because that's going in October.
October's the next appearance before the district court. Yes, we had we had to transfer it from Bathurst. But see, he was happy to go to see how he's going with his alcohol because his father died of alcoholism, and he has to have his only option is cannabis or alcohol for pain relief. So
He had been going to, I think, to see, was it?
yeah, he did go, but he said he just didn't want to. He was sick of it. He wanted to call it quits because the police had. He was assaulted in his own home, and local police refused to even take his statement on the assault. And he ended up with 3 cracked ribs. So he was of the opinion, well, stuff the police. I'm not even going to bother with anything that they've done. So
Didn't he go to drug and alcohol or something? Didn't he go through counselling?
Well, he did go to 1 or 2, and just to see how he was going with his alcohol. He was happy to do that, like from a non-penal sort of way, just simply because of the alcohol side of it. But he's not compelled to go.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't legally compelled to go, but he's just said, well, okay, I'll just do it anyway.
And, I mean, when he goes in October, if the court want to know that information, we do have that he's attended some appointments with, I think it was Frank he went to see.
I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
I did have a name. I didn't think it was Frank though. But
Was it 2 appointments with GP? Was it his GP?
I don't know who it was.
See the counsellors,
But he wasn't legally obliged to attend. No. He did it voluntarily, as a as a community.
Yeah, at least he spoke to someone about
but he's sort of happy with how he's going. Like he's not like his father was. His father used to hide his alcohol, but Daniel doesn't do that. And I think he's got his head screwed on. But he's in a lot of pain all the time, and
What's
people.
The pain from?
He has multiple spine injuries, and he has prosthesis in his shoulder, and he has damage to his knee. He was assaulted by a government public officer illegally, and that issue still hasn't been finalised in court. And that's the reason he's on a disability pension and has been since 2009.
Okay. And did you say that he's getting the like a script for the medicinal one, or that's what
he has government approval for that? Yes, he has a lifetime referral from his GP for medical cannabis.
Yeah. Okay. And is that more recent that he got that, or is
more recent than what?
Than when he was charged with the current offences.
I can't say that exactly. Don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But he's had this. The government is well aware that he's had this allergy since 2009 at the very least. They know.
Yeah.
They know. It's in the government record that he has this allergy and he must access cannabis. And the reason that he's being blocked with his access to it is because, he doesn't want to smoke it because the government insists, the Commonwealth government insists that you smoke it with tobacco. And we all know what tobacco does. So he's trying to get it so he can have it as a vegetable because cannabis is a plant, it's a vegetable.
Yeah.
You can eat it fresh and have just as much medicinal properties and it doesn't give you the high. You see? So the whole thing is, it's a commercial thing with the political government, the prohibition on cannabis, because fresh cannabis does have no psychotropic properties, none at all.
So that is, if you've got if you can get the medicinal one, that's probably...
Well, it needs to, no, you're not sort of listening. He needs to be able to have it fresh. Medicinal cannabis is only in dried leaf or oil.
And that's no good for him?
No, well, it's health problems, both of them. The oil gives people hardening of the arteries. And the dried leaf needs to be smoked with tobacco.
Well, I don't know, how much did he have on him, or is that why he...
Don't know, can't tell you, you'd have to look at the records.
Okay. Okay, now all I can do is apologise again.
Okay, what was your title there, Michelle?
I'm the manager, acting manager for Nowra Community Corrections.
Okay. And what's the address there?
It is 108 Kinghorn Street, Nowra.
Okay. Okay. And what department are you under, the Attorney General?
Yes.
Terrific. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye. Oh, one thing. You there still? No? Okay.
State Parole Authority, Tom speaking.
Hi. Is Elizabeth there at the moment?
Let me see if she's available. Can I ask who's calling?
Janette?
Yep, not a problem. One moment.
Thanks.
Hello, can I help you?
Hello, Elizabeth, is it?
Yeah.
Hi. It's Janette. I spoke to you earlier about my son, Daniel.
Yes, and we sent all the paperwork to South Coast Correctional Centre, so he should be being released.
All right, okay. Would you be able to send a copy of that paperwork to Daniel's email address, please?
No, because it's formal legal paperwork.
All right. Does
So
Daniel get a copy of any of the paperwork that come from the parole board?
Sorry?
Is Daniel entitled to any of the paperwork from the parole board?
No, he'll have to apply for it under Freedom of Information.
Oh, free. Okay. Okay. And what's your email address?
It's secretary.
Yep.
Parole board
Yep.
at justice.
PROLE
Yes.
BOARD
Yes.
at justice.
.nsw. .gov.
Yep.
.au.
Terrific. Okay. And freedom of information, you can get a remission or a waiver of the fees through that as well?
I'm not sure. You'd have to check with them.
All right. Okay. Right. So I send the application for freedom of information to that email address?
Yeah, yes, you can do that, yes. We'll then send it to our legal
Oh, I
people
see.
in corrections.
All right. Okay. Correct. Fantastic. Thanks for your help,
Okay.
Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Can you tell me your contact person at the facility?
Oh, God, I can't remember her name. I just spoke to reception is where I spoke to.
Okay.
And I said that I was sending the information through to them.
And you have sent it already?
Yeah, I've sent it. It's gone.
Terrific. And that means he can be released today?
Yes.
Terrific. Okay. Excellent. Thanks for your help. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
South Coast Correctional Centre. For all visit bookings, please press 1 now. For any other inquiry, please hang on the line.
South Coast Correctional Centre, this is Sky.
Hello, Sky. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. I spoke to Rachel earlier about Daniel Hall, and apparently the parole board is have sent over the paperwork for him to be released today. Can you tell me how that's going? I can give you the min.
I'm sure it's underway if the paperwork's been sent through. It just takes a little bit once it's here just to tick all those last sort of boxes. Are you picking him up, are you?
No. I just need to know that he's going to be released. How he was taken there by police. How is he going to get home? He doesn't have a vehicle.
So where's he going to?
Nowra itself.
He's just going into town?
Yeah, to his home. Back to his home where he was taken from.
Yeah, he'll go get a cab.
You'll give him a cab voucher, will you?
Yeah, we pay for the cab.
Okay. And can you give me a time so I can let his son know?
No, there's no definite time, unfortunately. It's just when all the processes are ticked and then it's operationally suitable for him to be released, then we release him.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
can you tell me if it's underway? Can you?
What's his min?
It's 429763.
Just a sec.
Yes, yes.
Yep, it's all in the process of being completed, okay?
So, any idea how long?
No.
So
The
would
next couple of hours or so.
next couple of hours or so before day
Yep.
before daylight goes, before night?
Probably, yes.
Okay, thanks, Sky.
Thank you, bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes.
I'm just letting you know that Daniel has been released and he's waiting for a taxi to pick him up to take him home.
Oh, excellent. Thank you very much for letting me know.
No worries.
Really appreciate that.
Okay, not a problem.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.